What you got on what's your finals predictions?
Ooh. OKC probably gonna win.
Okay.
I'm going with
I
yeah,
I feel
OKC.
like it's gonna be a bona fide it's gonna be a bona fide EYBL AAU type series where it's just gonna be all running gun up and down.
Yeah.
They're gonna get up and down. And crazy thing is I think we're gonna start to see it now because I had to tell another old head in my one of my other groups. He's like, man, I'm just mad the Knicks lost. Man, I don't want to see these mid mark.
Yeah,
I said, listen,
man. That's what I
this
was.
second this
Yeah.
second apron rapture is on the way. You better get used to it now because we ain't seen a repeat champion since 2018. So get used to this because this second apron rapture
Yeah.
is gonna all of these teams gonna have to start breaking up.
Yeah. All
And
these three superstars on the team, all that's ending. So KD, he gonna be
yep,
on the move.
they talking
Uh
about some KD to go to the Timberwolves. I said, wow, y'all talking crazy already. I'm like, what? So then they
yeah,
were talking
that's
about the Knicks
the
need to trade Cat. I'm like, already
y'all just got
off of
him.
that
Like
series.
what
That's what I'm saying.
y'all
That's
just got him.
what I'm
Now they were
saying.
saying they was mad at his defense and
That's fair because he was doing silly fouls and he'd always get in stupid foul trouble. I give him that, but but like I said, it's gonna. And we were talking about this at work too the other day with
mm,
at the State Farm, and I was like, there's no reason the Hawks couldn't look at the Timber. I mean, not Timber, but the Pacers, and could be that in like 2 or 3 years. Like there's a shot that it could happen.
mm,
You just got to find the right core nucleus
yeah.
of getting the right pieces in there together. Because people forget the Hawks was in trade talks for Pascal Siakam, but it fell through
Yeah.
because of the logistics because they didn't know about Jalen Johnson,
Yeah.
and so they were. It was going to be in the running, and it probably would ricochet some picks and Jalen Johnson and probably like Clint Capella just to match money. Would have probably been on the move for Siakam. So, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I told him in my, cause he's just like, man, I said, but get ready. This is what we gonna see, and we are officially. I ain't gonna say officially, but it's the new era now.
Mm-hmm.
It's the young guys era. It's it's the young guys era of the league. So it's they turn. It's they
Yeah.
turn now.
This this probably OKC this day year.
Yeah,
Um
because
man,
they still have a top 10 pick next year.
they got all the picks,
They
man.
could have had a third. They could have had the number 3 pick this year.
They got
They
all the
could have got.
picks.
Imagine them adding Ace Bailey to what they already got. Like that would be crazy. They got
Man.
so. But I will say this: the first one I do see moving, if it gets to that point, Jalen Williams gonna be the first one to get out of there. I can see it
Mm,
just by how the money gonna line up,
mm,
and he ain't gonna be able to get his full money. So then he gonna end up walking and going somewhere else to get his. But then, like you said, they got the other picks where they can go make a trade for somebody and still have their core nucleus together, which is which is crazy. And everybody laughed and figure out what they were doing. They were laughing, ha 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 ha. But now they're like, oh snap, they must have been on us. They
man,
must have been
they
on.
got all the picks, man.
And like, and I told we were talking about that at work too. I said, "There's like, where y'all think Giannis going?" Everybody kept saying, "He gonna be here. He gonna be." I said, "No, Atlanta not gonna do that. They're not
Nah.
gonna trade all that to give up for."
He wouldn't
That's what I said.
go
He
for that.
wouldn't even
I
want to
ain't
come
going to
here.
Atlanta. Nah.
But I said, if I'm San Antonio, I might make that call just because you got um you got 2 first round picks this year. You could give them 1st round picks next year, and you still got young talent and inspiring contracts. That's all they want when it's a rebuild. So that could be like Harrison Barnes, Devin Vassell. You got the other dude, Malachi Brannon. You
Mm,
got all these young pieces you could throw in there with the 2 to 3 first round picks over the next 2 to 3 years. If you're Milwaukee and you really think Giannis is leaving, and you get the number 2 pick, you get all of those. What I said plus the number 2 pick, I think number 14 pick, and then maybe a first rounder next year that's gonna be in the lottery.
yeah.
Hey, that's something you got to be interested in. That's if Giannis want out. That's just if he want out. If he don't want out, then you all right. But you got to start looking just in case. You got to keep that. What he do on draft day? Keep that note in the
Yeah.
drawer just in case. Just
What
in case.
it was reported. They said San Antonio. They said they wasn't looking to trade the
Right.
picks. They gonna
True. But
keep it young. Keep the
if Giannis, just imagine Giannis and Wemby and De'Aaron Fox, and you don't have to. You get all of that.
Will that work though?
just gonna have to at this
Yeah,
point.
I don't
It's
know,
gonna have
man.
to. The only thing is, Pop ain't gonna be coaching. That's the only thing.
You know,
That's the
they'll
only
have to
thing.
give up who's the rookie?
Castle wouldn't go anywhere. Everyone I've been reading, they wouldn't have to give up Castle either. Now, if I'm
Nah, I'm gonna
Milwaukee,
ask
I
for him.
might ask. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Yeah, if
yeah,
I'm Milwaukee, I
they
might
gotta get
ask for
him.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
you can get him in a deal, but shoot, I rock with you, Stefan. But hey, I'm getting Giannis. I'm getting Giannis. So I mean,
Man, y'all stay where you at, man. Come on, man. Work it out.
yeah, because like I said, Boston gonna be the other way. They gonna have to figure out what they gonna do because they already
Yeah.
saying Tatum probably gonna miss the first half of the season.
Oh, he gonna miss the whole year to me.
Yeah,
I think
so
they talking about trading
Jalen Brown, not Jalen
no
Brown, but
no uh
Holiday.
no the one to shoot the threes, White.
Oh,
Uh
Christoph Porzingis.
no, it was last name White.
Oh,
Uh
Derek White. Yeah. Derek
yeah.
White. Yeah.
Talking about trading him. Somebody the Warriors might be trying to look at him.
Because I saw the Drew Holiday to Dallas. That was somebody was proposing
Oh yeah, I
just
ain't
to
see
help
that.
out Dallas until Kyrie come back. I'm like, that ain't.
If Tatum was healthy, either him or Brown was they was gonna be gone because they can't.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
too much money, man.
Both of them will be making over almost $300 million. That's gonna be would be crazy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you got to keep Brown.
But then, like I said, that second round at Rapture is coming. As you can see now,
Yeah,
teams are already making preparing for it. Because once you keep getting in them second Abrams, if you're not winning the title, the owners will be willing to pay for it. But if you're not winning titles,
yeah.
they gonna cut their losses, and you're gonna start seeing parity back in the league, which I think it is time for us to finally see parity. And then my last thing, I know I'm gonna talk about on the pod, but bro, I tweeted about it too the last night as I was watching NBA on TNT go off the air. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, dang, I saw the NBA on NBC era,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm seeing the end of the NBA on TNT era,
Yeah.
which is crazy. I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
it made me feel some type of way. I'm like, dang. But the good
Yeah.
thing it is, it's going back to it, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be weird. This is gonna
It'll,
be so weird not seeing it on TNT and Turner and
it'll be on ESPN on select dates. Like it's not
yeah,
even like Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's gonna be like on select dates. Like
yeah.
towards like the playoff time. Like, oh man, this it ain't gonna be the same,
Like you
man.
said, I'm happy the people backstage and the people behind the camera they get to still keep their job. I'm happy about
Right.
that.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody, yeah, that was
The
I think
biggest
part of the
thing.
deal.
Yeah,
Everybody stays and ESPN, they're
yeah.
just licensing the show
Yep,
pretty
that's
much.
it. That's it. Everybody, yep, they'll still be out of the Turner Studios.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah,
still
yeah,
work
yeah.
out of there. They'll just, like you said, simulcast it and then ESPN just
Yeah.
license it out and they'll go like playoff time or whatever. But it's just gonna be weird, interesting having to go on Amazon Prime to watch NBA
Oh, I forgot about
and
that.
then NBC. You got to go on. That's gonna be cool. That's always
Yeah.
gonna be the nostalgia. And the last thing, you know who they need to hire? That I ain't heard his name yet, and his name better show up with MJ. Ahmad Rashad. They gotta bring Ahmad Rashad back, man. They got to. If they gonna go all out with NBC, they got to give my boy Ahmad Rashad back because
They
Jordan was
might
the only one that he would talk to anyway
they
when they did
might
all the interviews. So
they,
hopefully they reach out to him
they
and
might bring him back for that first week or try to bring back
something.
inside NBA inside
Boy, if
stuff.
they bring inside stuff, they teased it a while back, but they ain't give it the full momentum like they should
Yeah.
have. But if they can get back to it with the way music is licensed and stuff like that now,
Mm-hmm.
bro, this would be the perfect time for them to bring back a true, authentic inside the NBA. I think that'll be even, that'll make it over twice up. Hopefully, that's something they look into probably about year two or
Yeah.
year three with them under NBC. Because I don't, what is it, 10 year? Is it 10 year? I heard. I don't know if it was the 10 or 20, but they got the license for the foreseeable future, I think.
Something like that. Yeah.
Until they decide to, whenever to renew. I have to look that up, but yeah.
ESPN, Amazon Prime, and NBC. Man.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So hey, yeah, y'all better get it. Y'all better get Amazon because the big games are probably gonna be on there.
Exactly.
Better get Peacock because they're gonna have some Peacock exclusive games on there.
You already know.
Oh man.